Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to College Expedition. So today we are going to learn listening skill for IELTS. So as you can see here on your screen, there are 5 questions that we are going to answer. But before we're going ahead to answer these 5 questions, I would like first to teach you some very basic skills and tips for IELTS. So it's very important for you to firstly look ahead of the questions to identify some keywords before we are going to listen to the audio. So as you can see here, there are things can be hints for us to answer the blank space. So look at here, number 1, the hint here is that here the symbol. So it's the pound sterling. And this also works as a keyword for us. So we know that these questions, the audio that's going to come is going to talk about two things: analog radio and digital radio. But for the first question, you are expecting the numbers. How do you know the numbers? Because you know this is a symbol, as I said earlier, the pound, and here the numbers, and then that means that you are expecting the numbers as well. But the number that you are expecting is that from the digital radio, how much? So you are thinking of the price. And the second, here you also have the keyword for the main advantage. So here the keyword is cheap, but you're expecting something different, lots of blah, blah, blah. But what you're expecting is that a noun. How do you know a noun? Because the of here is something that tells you what's coming next is a noun. And then for the third question, your keyword should be here because we are comparing again analog radio and digital radio. So here, as you look at here, the second advantage is that little or no interference. So when you listen to the audio, when it talks about the digital radio, second advantage, and then you're expecting something that is the opposite of this one. So excellent what? So excellent is an adjective. So now we are expecting the noun because after adjective is a noun. So that's number 3 you're expecting for a noun. And for number 4, so this is talking length of guarantee. So for the digital radio, you already have an answer here, 2 years. So here, it must be that you're expecting the number and also years. So you guess how many years. So this is about the guarantee, how long. So yeah, you are expecting year and the number. And the last one for number 5, remember that you have also keyword here. So main disadvantage. If here the 2 advantages have been asked, for the 5th question, this is about main disadvantage. So here for the analog radio, you know that service will finish at some time. But then you are going to guess for the disadvantage of the digital radio. So you have a keyword here is short, but what is it is short? So that's your job. And then you are going to be thinking about the opposite of this. Okay, so there's some very basic things to do before you are able to guess the answers. And then the second thing you also can do is that you plan ahead of time.